Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap for April 11th. The Plan Commission meeting was held on Monday. One of the main topics included the discussion of the outdoor seating plans for the Walk and Fire restaurant in the Village Center. I believe they all came to an agreement with that, and they're looking to move forward on that, and we'll keep you posted. The Police Pension Board meeting was on Tuesday, and the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners met on Wednesday. The retirement reception for Rayette Norlock was held at the police department last night. Rayette, you might remember, retired after 37 years of service to the village. On Sunday, I also held a preliminary on-site meeting with a nonprofit organization looking to hold their huge national meeting actually in the village of Burr Ridge in 2016. Now, this would require over 2,000 hotel rooms between Burr Ridge and neighboring communities and have an economic impact that they estimate would exceed $2 million, which would be huge for us. But we have to look at all the pros and cons of it, and I'll provide more details as they come available. And we need to explore the possibility of it, confer with other village officials, and I'll let you know as our discussions progress. The DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference, the Springfield Drive Down, went extremely well. That was over Tuesday and Wednesday. It was scheduled for about, I think, 40 officials that were in attendance. Now, this included village managers, trustees, councilmen and councilwomen, as well as one village clerk. Now, hopefully, next year we could plan a little further ahead and possibly arrange for other village officials to join Steve and myself down to Springfield. That'd be pretty cool. It was a great education, and it's great to see firsthand how things work down there. We also spent about 6 hours lobbying with meeting with legislators between scheduled and non-scheduled meetings. Each of us wore name tags and had large green buttons, which was that was so we could be easily recognized not only by peers or colleagues, but also by the legislators themselves. The highlights for me, though, were a press conference that we held in the Blue Room of the Capitol building. It was kind of neat. It was actually run by our main speaker was Downers Grove Mayor Martin Tully, who did an incredible job as he addressed the various topics of greatest concern to DuPage County. Also fun was my riding over to the Capitol building and having a meeting with an entire group of us with our House Republican leader, Jim Durkin, who, as you know, offices in Burr Ridge, and the dinner that was held for us and reception at the Executive Mansion. One thing I didn't realize that it was actually built in 1857, and Abraham Lincoln himself was involved with making sure that the money was available to build it, and held a number of meetings in that building. I was also able to spend a considerable time, with State Senators Kirk Dillard, as well as Jim Oberweis. You might remember that Jim won the Republican nomination. He's a candidate now for U.S. Senate. I also had an interesting connection with Governor Pat Quinn, with whom I spoke with for a while, because he actually attended the school at my parish, St. Isaac Jogues in Hinsdale. In addition, a few of us also had a quick tour of the Abraham Lincoln Museum. It was by a resident historian. This was arranged by a good friend of mine with the foundation over there. The mayor of Westmont was able to join me. This week I also met with village officials on Thursday to discuss some pushback that we're getting from IDOT over the previously approved plans to put the village logo as well as the name of the village on the actual terrace landscaping. For some reason, now they're backtracking. A letter went out today to IDOT officials, and we'll keep you posted on progress as we move forward. This was a very full week, even on a personal note. Starting last Saturday, I was able to attend my daughter's UW-Milwaukee women's tennis team match. They played Chicago-owned UIC. Who had a record of 120-1. I'm pleased to say that UWM made history, beating UIC for the first time in 18 years. Now the record is 120-2. Life is tough. Have a great week. Look forward to see you next week.